Are you ready for Big Things in Australia Part 3? Let's go and explore some of those weird and wacky big things. Let's go. What things are we going to see in Part 3? I'm excited. The Big Pig in Pendle Hill. That is a big pig. Okay, first of all, this pig has been out in the sun for far too long. That pig is getting a little bit of crackling on its back. It looks a very sad pig, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look like a really sad pig. I'm not sure if this is the best one, if I'm honest. No, I'm not a fan. The Big Bundy Bottle in Rockhampton. Bundaberg. This one. Now, I'm sure Bundaberg have a big bottle outside their brewery. I don't think this is outside their brewery by the looks of it, because this just looks like it's outside a shop or a petrol station or an off license or your what's the word for a... No, not op shop. No, that's a charity shop. Bottle-o. Looks like it's outside of your bottle-o. I got there in the end. But I'm sure they have one outside their distillery, if I'm right. There might even be a drop bear around there somewhere. Not bad. Not bad. It's got a door to it. The Big Gala. I even said that like an Australian. Big Gala. Oh, they're nice. They're nice. I'm not a fan of birds, but it's nice detail in it. Look, you can see that it's fairly detailed. It's quite sweet, I suppose. I'm just not a massive fan of birds. The feet are a bit creepy, aren't they? And the beady eyes. But it's nice detail. It's okay. The Big Deck Chair in Winton, Queensland. That is a big deck chair. That is a big deck chair. It's not the only big deck chair I've seen, and it probably is bigger than the one I've seen. But in Butlins, which is like the English family holiday resort, I don't know if you've heard of Butlins, but in every Butlins, they have a big deck chair. It's not quite as big as this. It's probably, I'm trying to think of scale. It's probably about half the size of that, and you can fit about 3 or 4 people into it. So I have sat in a big deck chair before. This one looks a bit rubbish though. It's just a load of metal poles that have been welded together and it doesn't look that great. Sorry. I think Butlins ones win. The Big Olives in Tailem Bend? I couldn't see. Oh, that's interesting. Now, this is obviously, I say obviously, this must be on a plantation where olives are grown. Needs a lick of paint by the looks of it. But it's quite cool the way that the two are attached by what should be a stick. I think that's quite nice. I think that's a good... by the gates and things, I would assume that's the entrance to the plantation, if you want to call it a plantation, the farm. The orchard. No, the orchard is apples, isn't it? Or oranges. I don't know. Anyway, one of those words. I think that's quite a nice thing to have at the entrance of it, if it is. But it does need a lick of paint. Not bad. Not my favourite, though. The Big Pineapple. You guys, honestly, in the previous 2 videos, you guys have been obsessed by the Big Pineapple in Nambour, Queensland. Obsessed. There it is! The Big Pineapple. Yeah. Like, I really like the actual skin of the pineapple. Like, the detailing and the shape is brilliant. And then you look above it, and the top looks rubbish. Or especially that bit that's holding the leaves in looks pretty rubbish. I would assume pineapples are grown here. I love a pineapple. And you know what they say about pineapples and eating pineapples? If you're a child, then you probably won't know. But if you're an adult, you know, when you're in a relationship and you eat lots of pineapples and what it does to a certain substance. Yeah. So I've gone low in this one. I've gone low in this video. But pineapple, I really like the bottom. Top is pretty rubbish. There's my opinion. Big pineapple. So many people told me about it. The big lizard in Somersby. Whoa! That's the winner today, I reckon. That is the winner. Australian Reptile Park. Look at that. It's like something out of Jurassic Park. You know the scene where it's like a cute dinosaur and then all of a sudden, it's that, isn't it? That is awesome. Look at the detail. How lifelike it is. How incredible is that? That is brilliant. That's the winner. It's got to be. Surely there isn't another one that's going to beat that. The big lizard. The big golden guitar. We see this in Tamworth last week in the Go Away series. That is the big guitar. Yeah, it is a big guitar. Not much detail to it, is there? Could be better. Hang on. The big playable guitar. It's a playable guitar in Narrandera. Yeah. The big playable guitar. This instantly trumps the big guitar in Tamworth. Hang on. Let's see. It's quite big. It's not as big as the golden guitar in Tamworth, but at least it's playable. And it looks like a proper guitar. Not bad. Not bad. The Big Tennis Racket in... Hang on. Where was it? I've got to see what the location was. In Barrowland. Barrowland? Maybe? New South Wales? The Big Tennis Racket. Let's see. It is big. It is an old school tennis racket. That is proper old school. It would only be more old school if it had like the wooden frame around it. It's hard to explain really, but I'm sure they used to have like squared racket heads. But that is really, really old school. Even the tennis ball is brown. Unless it's just been bleached by the sun. Actually, can it be bleached by the sun? You know what, discoloured from the sun. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Yeah, I like that. It is a shame that the way it's standing up is by the big metal pole. It would be better if it was able to stand up without that big metal pole, because I think that just takes away from it. But it's good. Nice detail on it. Very good. And there's a tennis player on it. I can't remember her name. Margaret Court. More coming up soon. Part 4 is on its way. My favourite, it has to be... Let's see, where is it? Has to be the big lizard. Look at the big lizard is incredible. The detail in that is spectacular. And it would also be spectacular if you liked and subscribed to the channel. There we go. Which one was your favourite big thing in episode 3? Let me know in the comments down below and I will catch you next time.